What is up, Finesse family? Hopefully, everyone is having a great day. We're back at it again. Starting off the week with the different topics you guys suggest and or you wanted to discuss and talk about. So hopefully everybody's having a great day. Hopefully you guys have already came in and hit the like button. If you're watching on the stream, welcome to you. Thank you for being here. So once again, to everyone, bonjour, hola, good to you guys. If you did not know, my name is the Finesse of millennialfinessemindset.com. And here, I use my background in psychology and criminal justice, and I work to kind of educate and teach on how we need to focus on having a mindful mindset, which is basically understanding why people do what they do, and making it relevant to social issues and topics that are going on today. And then the finesse mindset. So finesse mindset is basically, it's an acronym that stands for faithfully innovating, inspiring, being naturally effective, and seeking success every day. So if you guys are just getting here, make sure you're sharing, because sharing is caring, as my daughter says, and we're getting straight into this topic at hand. If you've seen the thumbnail, we're going to talk about basically the ideas of parent society, the mindset of it, what it looks like, and I definitely want to hear you guys' perspective on it. Our topic today is on mom. She hit back at critics calling her a bad mom for covering her toddler in temporary tattoos. So if you didn't know, this cute little guy, his name is, they call him Baby Nugget or Nugget World. But interestingly so, the topic at hand is the discussion of if this mom is allegedly a bad mother because she tattooing this baby. And we're just going to have a discussion about this because it's super interesting. I mean, on every side, either way you feel about this is very, very interesting. And it's definitely a dynamic topic we need to discuss because it is a reality. This is what a lot of parents are doing. If you are looking on like the TikToks and all the social medias of this genre of young adults and society of parents, they're very much so different. Now, I do not want this whole conversation to be stuck on Baby Nugget. So we're not shooting shots at Baby Nugget. We're not, you guys know how it is. I'm a parent. This is not a shot fest at the baby. So if you have something to say or whatever, make it towards mom and critically think, not just voicing an emotion. Because I do want to analyze this critically. As far as the baby's a little cutie pie, we're going to kind of go into it. But my focus more so now on this topic is the mother, and then aligning it with parenting and why this is something acceptable, and then her perspective, because she has a perspective on this too. So we're going to talk about this together. This is going to be super, super interesting. I'm super excited to talk about it. So once again, guys, if you are new to here, once again, welcome. We're the Finesse family here. And thank you guys, all people like this in the super chats, cash apps, and the buy me coffees, guys. I really appreciate that. As you guys already know, they've been here from the beginning. All that goes back into the channel to upgrade equipment, to add on to services that are needed to make this production for you guys. So I'm super, super excited. Make sure you guys hit the like button, thumbs up on the way in. And also too, guys, there's a new thing they have. It's called Super Thanks. So if I do just clip videos, you guys can actually go into the video, and then if you hit that Super Thanks, it's I guess it makes your comment like stand out, which is super cool. It's like a super chat on the live. So if there's any stream you guys wanted to go back into, old ones that you liked and you wanted your comment highlighted, consider that. And thank you for those that have joined the channel membership, guys. So let's get into it because you guys are excited about this topic and I'm ready to talk about it. So here we go, guys. All right, guys. So can you guys put one in the chat so I know you can hear me well? I know I switch between cameras on different live streams, but I definitely want to make sure you guys can hear me audibly well once we get started. Once again, guys, make sure you're sharing this information. This is going to be a great discussion because I know initially when I look at this, the first thing is huge judgment and warranted. That's the perception, right? A huge judgment on what is this mom thinking. Let me bring up the picture so you guys can see her. And we're going to kind of just peruse through this article, and then we're just going to discuss this on a mindset level to why we do what we do. Why is this a discussion topic? And just have that talk, because this is just very interesting to me, right? So those of you that are probably on TikTok, you guys probably know about this. I'm not really on it that much, so but you guys have brought this up to me, so we're going to hit this one, right? So the topic is, it says, mom hits back at critics calling her a bad mom for covering toddler with temporary tattoos. All right, so let's see who's here already. We got Dojo of Manhood. Hey, Dojo, hopefully you're having a great day. He says, I was talking to a lady about this last week. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Yeah, we're going to get into it, Dojo. Hey, OG, hopefully you're having a great day today. She says, greetings and salutations. Here, let me put this out. If you guys wanted to talk about this too, let me know if you've heard about it or you have a perception or side to it. Before I get to talking, I'm going to drop that. And you guys can definitely talk about it. All right, here we go. Right, mom hits back at critics calling her a bad mom for covering tattoo, toddler and temporary tattoo. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see. Right, so we're looking at it. He's a little cutie pie little boy. And the mom, so basically kind of the preface from what I was reading of this before I kind of analyze, break down the article, is the mom is advocate for tattoos. She loves tattoos. If I understood it right, and I'm going to try to clip some of the video so you guys can see it, I believe her brother or somebody in the family that she's super close to does tattoos. And the whole premise of this, guys, allegedly, is promotion, right? They're promoting the tattoo parlor that does promotions. And since she gets tattoos, she felt, you know what, since I'm getting the tattoos and I love tattoos, I'm just going to kind of pass this on, right? So my first question, especially in the poll, make sure you guys answer the poll question. Do you guys think this is something in the sense of just being fun and okay? You know, they're temporary, so it's not permanent. Or do you think this is something deeper? This should not be happening, and or you know, you have something to say and you want to talk about it. Let's discuss it, right? Hey guys. Also are engaging too. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you can see this and hear me well too, right? Okay, so we got Rob Esquire. He says, this is disgusting. BW are not calling her out for this, all right? And this is something that is not for the children, all right? Also, guys, in the chat, it's because you know how YouTube is. Be careful with the wording when you say things. Obviously, as I'm skimming through things, I might not just post up there. I'll try to read it to the best aesthetic way I can read it. But also, yes, be careful of that because we are in the partner program, and there's certain phrases and things you can say and all that it will just kind of flag it. So we want to have a discussion purely, all right? So make sure just you guys know what you need to do, right? So her name is Shamika Morris, a fashion designer from West Palm Beach, Florida. And a mom to boy, Traylon Armani, is pushing back at critics who have branded her a bad mom. She's received a lot of criticism because she shares photos of her son with temporary tattoos covering his body. Now, when I seen it, guys, the tattoos look no, Rob, you're okay. You're okay. I just know this is going to be a hot topic. So with that being said, I want you guys to be cognizant of how you're saying things. And then some things, obviously, I won't be able to actually put up if it's too graphic or discreet. But no, say what you need to say, Rob, in the chat. We have an open forum and discussion here, decorum. And I already know that you guys again are very cognizant of your thoughts. So let's get into this, right? And it says she was branded, she's pushed back at critics who have branded her a bad mom. She received a lot of criticism because she shares photos of her son in Terry tattoos covering his body. Now, guys, if you can see this up close, I'm trying to bring up, once again, my focus is on a little nugget, right? So I'm focusing on this concept of tattoos, something like this permanent, the guise of this looks like, and then mindset shifts, all right? But once again, he's a very, very cute little baby. Now, if you look at these tattoos, now look at this. The thing about it is they look so intricately real. This is Little Nugget. And once again, my focus is on mom, not Little Nugget, but I do want you guys to see how distinct the tattoos look, right? And the neat thing about this is this lady was on a show. It's called My Extraordinary Life. It's on, believe, on the Truly channel, and she talked about it. So I'll try to show you guys little clips of it. So, but yeah, so the little boy, he has, I guess, like tattoos and stuff, and basically he's kind of like a little influencer online, right? And I mean, to be honest, like I said, for years, guys, I was always one that was kind of leery of even showing my family on social media. I just me thinking blanketly for the years, and to connect why I just was not on social media, to be honest, and that whole stamp of me being there, I just never felt the need that I wanted everybody to see and know every aspect of my life, especially with my children and my family and my husband. So I was not prevalent to just jump and throw pictures and photos of everybody up, because I like that ideal of having the personalness to the family, having I don't know, everything doesn't need to be out there to be shown, and that's what's kind of troubling to me. Not the fact that she picks and chooses what she wants to do with her child, but the concept of the thugness, right? So the article, there's two articles, and one of them said that she's attributing that this baby is going to be a thug by the way he's dressing. And my whole thing is, what is wrong with him just being a baby? I feel like we want our little kids to be so grown up, because honestly, it does look cute when you dress a baby like a little adult, but yet and still mentally, like, what is going on when we go extreme, right? So, I mean, if you're looking right here, this thing looks real. This is a little baby. Cute little baby. I mean, I bet you, I don't know if he's talking and dancing or whatever he's doing, but this is what I'm hoping for this lady. Because this is, to me, this is not a judgment bash, because I think you guys love doing that. Not my Finesse family, but I'm just saying social media in general. It's so easy to tell somebody what they need to do and bash them, instead of loving and giving something in a constructive criticism way. You can chastise people, but understand, like, sugar goes better than salt. And I think with her, I think the whole concept is, are you teaching him his little ABCs? Are you reading to him? You know, is Little Nugget getting all that he can from learning and all those other things in the environment? That's what I would definitely promote and want for the little, because I think, like I said, as far as promoting this ideal and having the chains and having the watches and all those things, it's just super interesting to me. Why would you not want to promote anything else? You know what I'm saying? And this is the reality of society. This is really the reality of what most young adults with children want to project, right? Especially in certain cultures, right? Let's see. SO Hopeful. Hopefully you're having a great day. Thank you for being here. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up as you're coming in, and share this, because I want to have a big discussion about this, because to me, this is kind of the tipping point of what society thinks is regular and normal. And I definitely want to have this conversation. He says it's showing the mentality of the parent. Yes, it's true. And this is why we have to hone in on that, because it's easy to just say, man, what's wrong with her? This is dumb. Why is she doing that? She's extra. She's ratchet. She's da da da. But then again, too, like, we got to analyze this, because this is a good chunk of the culture. So we need to find ways to transform this so this is not a norm, because you got to think, when little kids see this, and even young teenagers, when they see that this is, oh, wow, this is cool. This is, I'm going to do this when I have a baby, right? And it's just like formulating the right mindset and mental capability is not warranted here, right? So I have a wholehearted discussion about this. So Hopeful says there is no right or wrong way to raise children. We're all human, and that's what's important. And those of us that have kids, we know that. So that's why the way I come and stuff, it's so easy to come in here and just bash this lady. Duh. I mean, all of us, when we look at this, we're just like, this ain't right. We know that, but we definitely need to analyze and have this discussion about the mindset of why this isn't right and what this can lead to. Because the bigger conversation with this, guys, is that she's very much hurt and torn that people are calling her baby a little thug, right? And she's bothered by it, right? So we're gonna break that down, guys. Make sure if you're in here, let's get the likes up. Let's hit the like button. Let's go. Let's see. So this is the channel. It's called Love Don't Judge Show. I'm sorry, that's the show. It's called Love Don't Judge, right? And it says, have you ever seen a tattoo on a baby? It says fashion designer and tattoo enthusiast Shamikia went viral on social media after posting videos and pictures of her 1-year-old son covered in tattoos. Baby Traylon, who is otherwise known as Nugget World 561, got his first tattoo at 6 months, and says that every tattoo he gets is designed to signify a milestone in his life. Although Traylon is popular on the internet, making it to 1.5 million followers on TikTok, Shamikia gets a lot of hate for choosing to tattoo her child. People say I'm raising him as a gangster and a thug. She told Truly. Hold on a second, guys. She says people say I'm raising him as a gangster and a thug. She told Truly the backlash was horrible because I know I'm not a bad mom. And once again, I don't believe the lady probably is a bad mom. I think it's more so your choices. And I think a lot of times, us as human, we cannot separate the person from the action. And also, too, this lady, her going on here and then she's getting all this backlash, not to justify nothing she's doing, because the conscious choice of this is like, number one, this is projecting, right? Okay, we know you have tattoos, but you are of age to choose to have these tattoos. The baby isn't. So even projecting to think like, okay, well, this is cute, I'm going to do it, is stretching. And what I used to hate too, guys, even growing up, I used to hate seeing little kids that like cussed. And I know that was like a big thing 10 years even coming into now, how people will record the little kids cussing people out. And they thought that was so funny. And I just used to think to myself, that is so like demeaning on the child and shows the classlessness of the parent. Like, why would you want to think that's funny? I could see maybe one time you seeing one child and, oh, that's so out of the box, a child doing that. But like continually recording your child cussing, like, I don't know. It's crazy. So Hopeful says, I blame society. They say, hope you are having a great day as well. Thank you. He says the adult is the one posting it. Yeah. And he also says the child does not get to choose their parents. It's the parents that are corrupting my future. And that's my conundrum here, because my whole thing is he's not asking to be on social media, right? And then the projection of you're putting the little baby out here with all these different people that are watching, people that are projecting on him little nugget. I mean, I think about this moving forward. I think about this in the total future. And the way I think about this is even when little nugget, let's say when he goes to school, kindergarten, because stuff on social media, guys, it never leaves. It doesn't go anywhere. So think about how little nugget is going to be projected when he gets in kindergarten. The kindergarten teacher and already seen little nugget been on the internet. Oh, his mom dresses him like that. Well, I know he's going to be bad. And let me tell you something, guys. Projection is real. People shouldn't do it, and they should be unbiased, but they're not, right? So we got to think about how this could affect little nugget as he gets older. And I know mom's not thinking about that because social media clout is addictive for most people. Social media, the likes, the loves, a lot of times you lose yourself in that because you don't realize that those things are short-term and short-lived. Even so, a lot of people on there are just kind of voyeurs. They really don't like you or care what you're doing. They just kind of come to voyeur to see what's going on. And that would be my concern with little nugget, because is me working in education and seeing how certain cultures and groups of kids, especially little Black boys, how they're looked at. as loud, they were rambunctious, they don't want to listen, all those things. When really, when you look at as a culture, especially Blacks and Latinas, how we talk when we're at home in our families, we're extra, we use our hands, we project. It's just a cultural thing, and a lot of teachers don't know that because they're of a different race that are teaching them. So that would only be my concern, little nugget, because I would hate for him to go to school and all these hear about him, and they project on how, you know, his little cute self is. Hey BTB, you're having a great day today, guys. Make sure you're sharing. I want to get a group discussion about this. If you want to come up, you guys can hit the link. I'm going to break these articles, and then we'll have this discussion about this, because it's easy to blame, and yes, like y'all love to do, Black women this and da da da, she didn't have whatever. And I'm pretty sure there is no dad or father around, because when I watched the video, and I'm going to clip some of it, I didn't really see any man around the child except guy, which I think is her brother and or very close friend. And who's to say Miss Shamikia had anybody in her life? You know what I'm saying? But this is culture. This is society. This is just the norm. I mean, guys, if you just kind of talk to your kids or look at what's going on in social media and these different rappers and all the things that are transpiring in society, this is really the norm, to be honest. And I'm surprised a lot of people aren't doing this more. Not to say, I mean, this is just normal. So it says Shamikia Morris, a fashion designer from West Palm, Florida, and a mom to named Traylon Armani, little cutie pie here, is pushing back at critics who have branded her bad mom. She receives a lot of criticism because she shares photos of her son with temporary tattoos covering his body. Now, guys, these temporary tattoos, look at this. You guys can't tell me that doesn't look real. Because when I first seen it, I said, I know this lady is not putting tattoos on this baby. And it looks very, very real. So basically, you know, if you're just coming in, guys, make sure you hitting the thumbs up, make sure you're sharing. So we're having this conversation on society and parenting, and who's to blame. Is it the actual parent, or is it this culture and what's going on with society? And then just kind of breaking down the mindset of why this is a social norm here. All right. So this little nugget, he's got Instagram page and he has TikTok page. And I know his mom was just elated about how he tipped over 1 million subscribers on TikTok. So he has over 1 million subscribers. And basically what mom does is she takes pictures of him like this. And he's got this big shoe collection, and he's got this closet full of clothes. And I get it. All right, guys. I get it. You know, raising my kids, I have boys and girls. So, you know, the whole ideal of, I think it's so cute, baby clothes. I don't care what nobody tells me, and I don't care how much you don't like it. I love baby clothes. They're so cute. But I do have common sense to understand that the baby clothes don't last. So I would never like buy a super amount of high-end baby clothes, because if you have any sense to know how babies grow, they literally are growing every month. So the fact that hey Wally, hopefully you're having a great day. The fact that you spend that much money on baby clothes, and even though, you know, I don't know how they use it, but she's a fashion designer, they said it'd be different to me. I can receive if she's a fashion designer and she designed baby clothes for her baby, because I will be promoting my baby clothes. I can see that business connection. Then yes, I don't think there's nothing wrong with bringing your family in on your business goals and projections. Totally. Yes, I would totally have my baby modeling my clothes or any line or anything like that. It just makes sense, right? But I'm not sure of that, allegedly. I don't know if her fashion line, she's actually got the baby modeling. I know what's projected is the tattoos, right? But I'm not going to be buying somebody else's clothes, putting them on my baby when I have my own clothing line. I'm losing if I'm doing that, right? And this is little nugget. He's so cute. You can't deny that. He's a little cutie pie. But the clothes, he's got his little watch on. I believe he has a baby ring. He's got a little, it says, now the mom is hitting back and reminding people that it is okay to have fun. All right. So this is other perspective, because a lot of people, like I said, will come in kind of judgmental. You guys know, if you're new to my channel, what I do is I show all sides, and then we just have a basically group discussion about what we've heard, what we understand from all sides. If we agree, if we still disagree, it's okay. But I always want the perspective to be circular. I don't want to say one thing or one person to say one side, and that's how we talk about. I want you to see every side of this, so we can make a judgment, not a judgment, we can make a call on this to really see who is the person that we can pull from and blame from this. Because initially, obviously, the mother is the one making the choice. But has anybody ever batted an eye and opened their eyes to what's going on in society around you, to see these social norms? Now, me personally, I'm not grandiose. I don't need your attention. I don't need your likes, loves, and hearts to make me feel full. I'm that. So when I come to social media, as somebody that's not being on social media, doesn't have all these pages, Instagrams, Twitters, all that, I literally made it when I created the page in the business of what I was doing, coming to social media. To me, this is easy. I'm not about to do all this extra stuff. Like, now, once again, if she was promoting her clothing line, I could see it. Not the tattoos, but having a little nugget on there. He's a little cutie pie and just kind of showing him off in the clothes. But other than that, to me, this is projecting something that you want. And this is not going to be good to get the reflection of what people think about you, right? So it says Shamikia is a mom to an adult tot who has been well known on social media, Nugget World 561. So if you know Nugget World, let me know in the chat. If you know this little boy and you've heard of him before, you've seen him on TikTok. I mean, I brought it up to my husband, I think, last night. And he was like, oh, yeah, babe, I've seen him before. I've never seen him. I'm not really on there, like I said, a lot. So he's super popular. So it says, since Traylon was 6 months old, Shamikia has shared photos of her son on social media. The realistic looking tattoos cover her son's legs, backs, arms, stomach. Because they're temporary tattoos, they change from photo to photo. So this is, the tattoo artist is really good, whoever the guy is, because these are they're temporary, but they look so real, crazy. Once again, if you're just coming in, hit the thumbs up, guys. Make sure you're sharing. Sharing is caring, right? Coming in, make sure you're supporting and sharing. Let's see. All right, so here's a little baby. It says Traylon social media, which Shamikia runs, I hope I'm saying her name right, has more than 45,000 followers on Instagram and 324,000 on TikTok. What is more now? So he has over 1 million on TikTok now. It says it's obvious he's having a ball posting photos. And I can tell you that, guys, too. My little baby, she likes like taking pictures and stuff. She'll laugh. So, just because they like posing for photos doesn't mean you should just be taking pictures of them doing everything. Because babies are just, they just like to laugh and stuff, especially if they can see themselves. It says, but it's also clear that the people cannot tell that the tattoos that sometimes cover the young toddler's body are not real. Let me bring this up so you guys can see. Here we go. And this people are saying it. Some of you are probably thinking it. So that's why, like I said, we're gonna bring this thing all the way around to a head. There's little Traylon right there. Nugget World. All right. It says, but it's clear that people cannot tell the tattoos are the tattoos that something that cover the young toddler's body are not real. Comments go right to the worst possible scenario. Hey, Swana, hopefully you're having a great day. Let's see. Wally, did I? My bad, Wally. I didn't mean to do that. If I did, I don't know. Because I'm looking at like different screens. Well, 3 different screens now. I know you, Wally, a picture in the screen now, so I know it's you, Wally. But if I did, my bad, Wally. Try to the game, not my heart, Wally. Wally says the parent is to blame. How long will you keep blaming society when you are the only one that can control you? All right, Finesse family is in here talking it up. Let's go. All right, so this is what they're saying. You should be in jail, one critic wrote. How is a 2-year-old got a tattoo? And here's little Nugget World right here. And then he says, somebody says, yo, why put tats on a baby? Question, right? Somebody, I pray that those tattoos aren't real. And then somebody else has several comments accused Shamikia of being a mom and worse. And here's another one. She's got the baby matching her clothes. And you know what, to be honest, guys, I really believe trending. I believe in the last 5 years, people really trending. And what's sad is I think a lot of these babies as an adult, they're little adornments. They really care less how the baby is raised, what the baby needs, that whole idea of being fully there for the baby. I think it's just trending. Like when a lot of the big million-dollar stars and artists and actors start having babies. It was a trend thing. That's my discernment. I know it wasn't purely because they wanted babies. It was just, okay, what's the next thing I can do to trend? And that's what bothers me about some people. And you have to actually connect it to the mindset of the person and their experience, because it doesn't matter how much you hate her, and it doesn't matter how much you obviously see the reality of it. Just to a high degree, this is wrong. She's still raising this baby. So we have to find a way to, connect and get to people that can actually listen and see, because I'm thinking as an educator, little nugget, how it's going to be, unless she puts him in private school or she homeschools him, his whole ordeal going to school. If he stays trending like he is and he gets to his little school, how, teachers are going to predetermine and prejudge who this little boy is. And he's probably this little thing, but, he's projected as this quote unquote thug or hood mentality. And I think to a certain degree, like, the mom is just kind of naive about it. I don't think she's really thinking about it because the way she's raised and who she's around. But my whole thing about this, like I said, my perspective being an educator, is I would hate for this to transcend onto when little nugget goes to school, because he's already going to have a hill to go up going to school, dealing with people judging him and projecting who he is. And nothing goes away on the internet. So I think this is just going to grow. It's not going to get smaller. So once again, by the time little nugget gets in, preschool or kindergarten, he's going to be dealing with an uphill battle already. Right? It says there are others in the comments section of her photos that understand that tattoos are not real. Somebody said, I had so much to say till I realized they're not real. One person admitted. Somebody said his hair tats, which is not real. Is it what will make him okay? Shared someone who wondered if any of these comments pay much attention to their own kids. Okay. A shout out to a lot of people were saying reflection. So quick to say somebody else, but what are you doing with your child? The dichotomy of it all. I love it. I love hearing all the perspectives and how people will hear things and stay the same or hear things and be more open to get understanding. To it's quick to blame somebody, but you got to separate a person from a behavior, because a person can change, right? Behavior will stick, and that's what will emotionally trigger you. I'm sorry, behaviors can change. The people cannot. So if it's a behavior thing and she can learn something, prayerfully she can watch the video and see, like, if you're not a bad person and this is not about you projecting what you want, have your fun, but you might want to call that quits, because this whole projecting with the baby and him, he's a cute little baby, so of course he's going to get attention. Babies usually do, but I believe she's kind of putting what she wants on a little baby, right? Let's see. Trey. Hey, Trey D. Hopefully having a great day today. Trey D says, let's see. The young should never place her personal debaucheries and enjoyments on her baby son. Sure, she loves men with braids and tats, setting the baby up for a life of toil. Yeah. Like I said, my biggest thing is projection, and little could be the world, but people are not cognizant of that. Like, if you walk into the store, you could be the sweetest person, but everybody is going to judge you. Look, if you have a whole bunch of tattoos up and down arm, that's not sure or anything. It's what people will do. People are going to be looking at you and be turned and scared. They're like, okay, well, they got all these tattoos. What does that mean? Do they not care about anything else? And it doesn't make it right, but it is what it is, And my concern is little baby boy. She's old enough to know, but yet and still, what was she taught? What does she know? We can also be old enough to know something, but you got to go back into how they were raised, the environment they come around. It doesn't make it right, but it does make you have understanding to why people what they do, even if it's right or wrong. I can't change somebody that has been raised in a allegedly in a drug culture society where there's guns, gangs. I cannot change them, telling them, what's wrong with you? You bad. You're the scum of society. Why don't you change? Why don't you change? You're not gonna get nowhere with that person, but try to double down and attack you. But what you do have to do is understand the mentality of, okay, why would you do this? Like, talk and see, like, what reason do you see that this is okay? Well, it's not. And this is what I can tell you will happen if you keep projecting this. And it's up to them to listen and choose. You can stay mad at this lady all day, but she's gonna do what she wants to do. And I always believe with people, you should always open up some solace of hope or understanding. Not that everybody deserves it, but it should be something you should honor and give people. And if they take it or not, that's on them. But it doesn't get you anywhere just throwing blows at people, because guess what? They're gonna do the same thing right back, right? Let's see what it says. It says these comments are nuts. Another person's pointed out. Always mom of 5 here. She says this baby is so cute, and mom, you are doing a good job. Not real tattoos. Mom is just really talented. So mom, from what I understood and I read, mom is not tattoos. It is her either brother or close friend is doing tattoos. And a lot of people say that this is artistically intriguing. Let me know in the chat, guys. Do you think this is artistically intriguing? Let's see. Let me get into that poll again and see what you guys said. Once again, guys, make sure. Crap. Make sure you guys hit the in. Also, too, guys, let me see. Let's see if my poll came up. I don't understand where that poll disappears to. I don't know why on my end, guys. My poll always disappears. All right. So all right, so I'm going to clip out some of this and we're going to watch it. Let me read some more and then we're going to watch it. So she's actually on a TV show, guys, called Truly. The TV show basically talks about, I don't know if anybody in the chat seen Truly. Let me know if you've seen that show. Yes or no. But she's on this TV show and it's called My Extraordinary Family. It talks about different family types, different people that are together that you never would think they're together, and it lets them either walk or talk about life and what's going on with them. Right? So Shanikia opened up about the hate comments in a recent interview with Truly. She said, I get a lot of backlash, she shared, adding their son called names to they're not used to seeing a baby tattoos. And to be honest, when I watched her disposition was not any that to me would project that she's a bad parent or anything. I think once again it's just societal, and that norm she thinks is just cute and okay, and it's what it's one and the arts and the athletes. So that's a connection. It's just cool, I guess, to a certain subset of people. She says the backlash started before Traylon was even born. Oh, I remember this. This is the key thing. She said she did a tattoo, a photo shoot, and people were calling her a bad mom because she had her stomach all out and stuff, and she was getting tattoos, and she took a picture. She said the bad started when he was born. When I was 8 months pregnant, I did a maternity shoot with my brothers at a tattoo shop. Shamikia recalled. I got bullied on social media. All the comments were negative. People were saying my baby was born with a whole bunch of tattoos. He's going to have skin poison. It's crazy. And so this is my thing to the mindset. If you got pushed and dragged so much for you doing something that you thought was right and put it on social media, why would you want to go through all that and then bring a baby into it? Is it the cloutness of it and the shine and the likes and the followers? Because guess my mental capability is matters more to me than anything in life and my peace. So that's where I would see a disconnect with her. Because okay, why would you, if you got to hate when you did your maternity shoot, then why would you even subject yourself to this? And you got to have your whole mental capabilities together to even take care of a baby, right? So that would make question right there, right? Right, guys. So here we go. We're gonna show a little bit of it. Hey, Adrian. Hopefully you're having a great day. Adrian says tattoos on a toddler. I am shocked. Yes, Adrian. We're gonna get into it because I know when I was first shown this or somebody wanted me to talk about it, I was like, what is going on? Me having a little baby, also fresh little baby. I'm just like, this is over the top. So guys, I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Let me know if you hear it. So put one in the chat. Because I want to make sure you can hear it, and then I'll continue to play it. All right. So here we go. Let me mute that. I think it's gonna be a commercial. Wait, finishes. All right. So here we go. Okay, tell me, can you guys hear it?
I did a maternity shoot with my brothers at a tattoo shop. All the comments were negative. People were saying my baby is gonna be born with a whole bunch of tattoos.
Oh, stop. Let me know if you can hear it. I need to put one in the chat. I'm gonna wait till I know you guys can hear it because I don't want to let it play and you guys could hear what was being said. Let me put the full screen up because I want you guys to hear. Because when I first heard it, I was like, it sounded like a guy was talking. So I thought it was a guy. So I didn't know if this was the dad, was there with her talking, or if it was mom or what, right? All right, let me can hear. I know there's like a 5-minute delay with talking, and then you guys can hear me. So I'm gonna make sure I see you guys in the chat, and we're gonna get into this. Okay. All right, guys, go back so you can hear. And we're going to. So again, if you're just coming in, we're talking about here little baby Traylon, little cutie pie is his name is Nugget, and the controversy going on as far as what critics and people are saying about this mother that they're calling a bad mother for covering her baby in temporary tattoos. So they're not real, guys. They're not real tattoos, they're temporary. So here this is her. She's on a TV show. It's called True's Little Nugget here. This is little tattoos. And this is his mother talking. This is Little Nugget crawling. This is another one of the tattoos that he has. And here we go.
With my brothers at a tattoo shop. All the comments were negative. People were saying my baby is gonna be born with a whole bunch of tattoos. I was laughing, but I said I'm gonna get back at him. Traylon first tattoo photo shoot at 6 months. My family was very upset. I get a lot of backlash. People say I'm raising him as a gangster, a thug. They're not used to seeing a baby with tattoos. And for the people that judge me, I don't care because this is a lifestyle that we enjoy.
Okay, so when she says this is the lifestyle we enjoy. So my question to baby can't talk. So what's this lifestyle? Is it because she makes money off of this? Or is she more so talking about the tattoo? When I first heard that, I wasn't sure what she was talking about when she said the lifestyle, because to me, the only reason that somebody would do this is money, right? Because to me, naturally let a baby be a baby. Like I said, I think it's really cute. Even with my son, I remember I used to put like little suits on him and stuff when we would go out or church and stuff like that. And it's so cute to see a baby dressed like a little adult, right? Because it's, baby and adult, right? But as far as like tattoos and all the other extra stuff, I think that's a little overboard. And that's what will make me question the ethical code or moral code of this. You said lifestyle. Right. And if anybody knows about social media and how you get paid and ads and all that, like you really got to be really pushing it to like live off of it, or just be doing this every day, 20 times a day, all the time, streaming. And like, how can you do that if you really have a real life with like spouse and kids and all that? Like, to a certain degree, you can do some of these things, but I don't understand how people make so much time to do this. I wish I had that much time to just sit and be streaming all day and night and be up and doing this. So that's what I don't understand. If you put more time into maybe cultivating something else, then you won't have to get all this negativity, and then you put it on a public platform. So I'm just like, that bothers me about people too. You guys put all your business on social media, put it on a public platform, and then you get jaded and say, I don't know why y'all judge me and why you saying this. When you can just privately raise little cutie pie and enjoy them, and the family can enjoy them, and that's something that everyone needs to know about them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you just get chat, make sure you get the thumbs up, share this, because I want to have a communal discussion about this. I want to hear what all you guys have to say, because I know most of you are going to be tipping towards she's wrong and a bad mother, but I do want to hear the perception of, does anybody think that she's just maybe a little jaded, but she can get changed and get help to not rub this little baby's little reputation, little does she know, into the ground before he hits school, because that's what's going to matter, him being in school, going through all this drama. Let's see. Oh, hey, Peter. He says salute to you and your chat. Once again, guys, Shout out to Peter because he is a channel member. So if you haven't considered it, consider the channel. It costs less than a value meal. All right, guys. There's levels to it, but the lowest one is I put it at a level I know everybody can join in. So shout out to Peter. Investor M, he is a channel member supporting the Finesse family here. And thank you for all those that support in every way, liking, sponsoring, donating. Thank you guys for that. Shout out to you guys. Wally says lifestyle, I'm done. Yeah, Wally, when I heard that, I was like, I don't know. Because once again, this is, I can see if it was her, like if she blew up her own social media channel, guys, and she got all the clout and she got all the everything because it was her. And then she brought Baby Boy on like a lifestyle channel. Shout out to her because she grew her own platform. But then once again, when you project and put little man out there and then you do all these things and then you say lifestyle, I just really hope, Shamikia, if you watch this, I'm not out for you or against you. I don't care what other people think and say. I'm talking directly to you, right? This is going to be something when your baby goes to school that is going to be a detriment to him. I know you think this is cool and funny and this is just for fun, right? Because you're a grown-up with tattoos. But I'm telling you, by the time he gets into elementary school, especially with teachers and project and even principals and administrators, it's not going to be good for little man. And that's what I have to say about that, right? Just looking out. Let's see. Hey, BTV, what's up, BTV? Hopefully you're having a great day. And chances to oh, okay, cool. Everybody's saying salute. Hopefully you're having a great day, BTB. BTB, we're talking about this little baby, and he's got tattoos. So let me continue on so you guys. His name is Little Traylon Armani, and he goes by, what is his little name on Little Nugget 561. And we're having a discussion about this, about society and this whole idea of us doing these extreme things, and especially with little baby boy. And if mom is doing this for mom, or she's kind of doing this to build some type of brand for her and her son. They say she's a fashion designer, but I don't see Little Traylon in none of her clothes, unless she just didn't say it. I don't know. But we're just kind of having this talk because, you know, when you first see these tattoos, once again, they look so real. And then even the simple fact of, okay, maybe putting one little tattoo on his arm, like a little press on, but he's sleeved up. Little baby boy got the tats on his arm, on his little legs, on his little back. I mean, oh goodness gracious. So let's keep going. Let's keep going and see.
Machine. Ooh. What you want to?
Yeah, cute.
Get back at him. Trailing first tattoo photo shoot at 6 months. My family was very upset. I get a lot of backlash. People say I'm raising him as a gangster, a thug. They're not used to seeing a baby with tattoos. And for the people that judge me, I don't care because this is a lifestyle that we enjoy. Dance machine. Ooh. What you want to wear? This is Traylon, but most people know him as Nugget.
So West Palm, I believe West Palm is South Florida, and that's not too far from Miami. So that's little baby boy's from. He's looks like he's South Florida, near Miami. I believe that's where West Palm is. Let me know, guys, if it's some Floridians in here, other people. I believe it's West Palm, South Florida, and it's not too far from Miami. So that's where little Traylon is. So, and if you know anything about South Florida and that influence, his little hairstyle, many people in South have that hairstyle. Dichotomy of Southern Florida and many people there, as far as their style and dress, I can see where she's coming from. I'm not agreeing with her. I'm just saying.
World 561. He's a celebrity on TikTok. He made it to 1.5 million followers, and so we appreciate that. Hey, Mika, my son.
Oops, sorry guys.
Son Traylon, he loved temporary tattoos, and I enjoy putting them on him.
Right there. Did y'all hear what she said? Let me see if somebody caught that. What did she say? Right there, there is projecting again, because we're going to do a lesson today. Y'all going to learn today. The troubling words that are projecting. What did she say? Did anybody catch what she just said? Anybody catch what she just said? I see a baby with tattoos. Is it for religious beliefs? No. So basically, Peter Investor, let me preface again for those of you that just saying, we're talking about the story today of a lady. Her name is Shamikia, and her baby is trending on social media. He just kind of blew up on TikTok, and we're having a debate over. It says mom hits back at critics. A bad mom for covering a toddler in temporary tattoos. So since the baby was 6 months, Peter Investor, she's been putting temporary tattoos on his little body. I believe her brother tattoos. It's a close family friend. And at first, she's an enthusiast of tattoos, so that's why she did it. But now she is, she says this is their lifestyle. She says is something that they both like to do. I don't know how everyone knows what a tattoo is and that he likes it, but but we're having this conversation because this is, if you're really looking at a lot of things in society, we're talking about this as far as mindset, the concept of it, why this could even be a social norm, and just having the discussion to how this led to it and kind of what we can do to kind of nip things in the butt going forward. And I also want to talk to the reality of even people thinking and looking at this, thinking that this is something they might want to do. You guys need to think about your children going forward and how they are perceived in the outside society, especially when they go to school. Unless you're homeschooling or unless you're going to put them in private school, he's going to get hit with so much backlash as he gets older by projection from what people have seen from these videos and assuming he might be a certain way, and he's probably not, especially little kids. They only do what they see. A lot of kids are very pure when they start growing up because they see what their parents are doing in the house and in the community and around other folks. That's when they start changing, right? This is this little nugget. His name is Nugget World. And the tattoos on him look very realistic, but they are pressed on Peter the Investor. So we're talking about that. What has gone on in social media and society that this is a norm? This is a little nugget right here. And this is his back tattoo. So when his mom does them, she does all sleeves out, back and front. And once again, please, I know you guys got common sense to do that. Don't come in here saying anything about the little baby or anything. I don't know how you put it. The focus is not him. The focus is the mom, the perception, and the mindset, and how we go forward having these discussions, because this is a social norm for a lot of people, right? And then her whole functionality to why she thinks she doesn't understand why people are judging her per se, right? So that's the conversation right now, Peter the Investor. So let me get back to it. Hopefully that explained or the preface of what's going on. All right. So let's get into what her Miss Shamikia said. I forgot. Let me put up my little banner. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Traylon have tons of clothes and shoes. He have over probably like 150 sneakers.
Okay, so let's stop there. Baby boy has 150 sneakers. So this is my concept with this. All this money, if you would have just got some wise counsel and every other sneaker that you bought, just bought a stock of Nike. Because this looks like I see Nike and Jordan. That's all I see here. And if somebody could have just led her the right way and said, you know what, if you're going to buy little Traylon a pair of Jordans, go get a stock of Nike. If you're going to buy him or have his dad or whoever is buying these, I don't know if his dad is doing this or it's her. But even so, every time you buy a pair of tennis shoes, put some money in his little trust account, or put some money in his little custodial account you have for him. Or, don't just miss it, because this right here is what a community and society does not understand will make you be in continual debt. This right here is continual debt at its best. Because if any of you know that have had children, their little shoes last literally a month or two, especially from newborn to one. And don't get me wrong, I'm not about to sit up here and act so highfalutin and all that stuff. Like our kids have tennis shoes and stuff, they did, but we weren't going broke and buying things to just show off to people. It was because me and my husband, we like tennis shoes anyways. We grew up in the 80s, so we like tennis shoes and stuff like that. But we aren't ridiculous. We're not doing all this extra to be seen. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking what she's doing. It's just the extremeness of it. Like he's got 100 tennis shoes, and his little feet are gonna be growing every month, not every month, to be little. Because if he's 6 months old, yes, his feet gonna be growing. So man, if somebody was just to give her a wise counsel and tell her, look, every time you got a box of tennis shoes, go ahead and buy a stock in Nike, or go ahead and put that amount in his little trust account or little account you got saved for him to go to school or something. Give a thumbs up, guys. If this is something, a conversation you're liking, and this is somewhere we're conducting something to move forward in society to help our people, our society as a norm, culturally, what's going on. Let me know by hitting the like button and by sharing on your social medias and your pages, guys. Because this right here, it's just mind-boggling to me, but I'm not shocked. Like I said, looking at all this, I'm looking at investments you could have made, right? So let's continue listening to her. Once again, if you just coming in, we're talking about little Traylon Nugget World, and this is mother.
He's a sneakerhead.
He's so cute. She says
he's a sneakerhead.
Okay, she said he's a sneakerhead. Now we know this little baby's not no sneakerhead. You're buying the shoes, and I can tell you now, guys, little babies do not care about shoes. They really don't want shoes on their feet. This is something we do. I can even admit that. And look, mother has those shoes right there, right? She has those and those. So, like I'm like I said, guys, it's not like I think it's wrong to buy baby tennis shoes. They don't make them because nobody buys them. They are the cutest little thing, but you have to have a cognizant understanding, unless you just have money to spend and waste, and that's what you want to do. More power to you. But why would you, when you can do it in something tangible that can produce and or give you a rate of return, right? Because I can tell you now, with Nike stock, you do get why am I losing the word? You do get dividends. I know that. I own Nike stock because I like Nike tennis shoes, right? So it would be smart to buy, once again, every time she bought a pair of shoes, get a stock of Nike, or every 3 shoes, a stock of Nike, because you can be getting paid back. I think them little yellow shoes are Yeezys, right? Who knows? Any other people that know about tennis shoes? What are the yellow shoes right there? Aren't those little Yeezy shoes right there? Those yellow shoes right here in the middle, next to these 2 Air shoes, Air Tempo. I think those are up tempos. 13, Jordan 13, Jordan 1. See, I know a little bit, guys. I forget what these are. These ones in the front, I forget what those are. Oh, those are foam posits, all right? And I believe these are 4s. So I know a little bit about tennis shoes too. I know all these little tennis shoes, right? But and then he got his little gold chain on and his sucker. See, this what makes him a baby. He got his little sucker and he's just chilling in the cut, right? He got a gold chain on, all this stuff, and obviously this is stage. She put all this behind him for the so we gotta be realistic here.
Ooh, so you Fred, you look good, man. Ooh, yes, mom gotta put it on. I put on the to accessorize the outfit. I think that's perfect for today's outfit. I think Traylon love dressing up because when he see himself dressed, he get in the mirror, he be feeling himself, he be bopping.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you as a parent, any baby is gonna be feeling themselves, period. Okay, because babies love looking at themselves in the mirror. So just because he's dancing and, like she said, bopping in the mirror and all that, it doesn't mean he cares. It doesn't mean he cares about his little clothes. He's just happy because little babies are happy. And when they see themselves in the mirror, they so shocked about, is that me? And they try to touch the mirror and all that. So once again, that's a lot of projecting. That's what you want. That's not really what little baby's feeling. He's a little baby. He's enjoying life. Little babies are never unhappy unless they need to eat, they need their diaper change, or they're wet. Other than that, they're the most beautiful, happy things in the doggone world. Literally. Right? It doesn't take much to make a little baby happy and content. His mommy or daddy, his food, his diaper change, and having a little fun playing with toys every once in a while, right? So let's continue on. Let's see what you guys are saying. Peter says, all right. Let's see. Peter says it's the effect of social media like TikTok to exposure. It will get worse with the coming of metaverse and platforms alike. And see, that's my thing, Peter. That's what is saddening to me, the discernment of people. Like I'm even watching just kind of every once in a while, because usually like once I stream and stuff, I don't go back on YouTube. Every once in a while, I try to, if I have my phone open or a laptop and I catch a stream or one of you guys' notifications and I'm on the phone or computer, I'll go in, but I'm busy. Like I'm literally running around doing stuff with that she walks now with my own kids, with things I'm trying to do as far as business endeavors. So I don't have time just to be sitting on there. But the times I do catch it, or if I'm, running around doing something, or late at night, if I happen to be up, or we just get home running around doing stuff, and I see things, it's sad to me how people will do anything for clout, number one. And it's sad to me how this whole projection of, I want these likes, I want people to like me, I'm going to say whatever about the other person because I have so much low self-esteem about myself that I know I need to do and say this. So this is what I'm going to do instead of just being true to myself. Now, if you're a natural born gossiper, more power to you. That's what you do. But a lot of times, a lot of people are losing themselves in the social media and all these things because, once again, like I said, you want to do what's going to get you the likes and the clicks and the views. And to be honest, is not really what you want to do in your heart. Ergo, I really believe this is the jadedness of this parent. I think she is in love with these likes and clicks and views, and she's not really thinking about, or maybe she's heard from wise counsel, how this can affect you and your son. These people are crazy on social media, guys. They will literally send these death threats to you. They will try to find you. It's crazy. So you really got to think about your little family, your future family moving forward. You can't just say, oh, people shouldn't say stuff to me, but you put a little baby boy out here and project him on everybody, and then it's just you have to be wise counsel. You have to be wise, and that's what I don't think she has wise counsel around her to let her know. But from what I heard though, when you see I played some more clips of this video, it looks like the women in her family were telling her that it wasn't good, but then I guess they said when they seen she was happy and the baby was happy, aka making some money off of this, then they thought it was okay. And I told you, our money is not good money. And people, they will lose their literal self and soul just to make $1, and you will never have peace in your life if you function that way. You will never have. You would be hustling and scraping and scrubbing and do anything to keep your little dollars and do whatever, and you will lose yourself. And I think that's what's happening in society. I believe many people have just lost themselves and don't know how to come back, because they want the likes, they want the shine, they want the followers, they want it, and they want it now. And so they'll do whatever to get seen. Look at little Nugget, guys. He got a little ring on and everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me see what you guys saying, and we'll play some more. It says, Peter the Investor. Let's see. Peter says, in the past, it used to be radio, TV, internet 1.0. Now, internet 3.0, social media is, instead of exposure, it's an existential extension of oneself. Yes. And it's like, even with this, it's like people cannot realize you are projecting on your children. This is not stuff that they want to do. All right. Little babies want to have fun, get fed, get the diaper changed, play, and just laugh and be talked to. They don't care about no clothes. To be honest, little babies don't even like wearing shoes and stuff, guys. And like them little jeans, he probably learning to walk too. He probably don't like them little tight, skinny jeans on his little legs. Little cute All right, okay, let's keep playing it, guys. Let's see.
And he be dancing, so I really think he enjoys it. When I was 8 months, I did a maternity shoot with my brothers at a tattoo shop, and I got bullied on social media. All the comments were negative. People were saying, "Oh, my baby is doing a whole bunch of tattoos."
So that's the maternity shoot, right? And she said that she got bullied all the way for her doing this shoot. So she's a bad parent. Why is she doing this? Tattoos and all that. And she said she got bullied and stuff. And so that's, to me, if you know you got bullied for doing this, and to you this was something very simple, this was something that wasn't anything where you were trying to be, missing or hurt people, then why, once you had the baby, would you subject him to that? Like, why would you want to even go through that? Just enjoy having your little baby and, having them around your family. But once again, I believe, like I said, everybody loves the clout teamness of it, the cloutness, the being seen and getting the likes, all that stuff. And it's a drug for most people. They love it. Oh, I gotta have this many likes, I gotta get this many views, and I gotta have this many followers. You've never met those people in real life, or you ever meet them. And to be honest, those people could care less about you, because guess what? If you needed $100 to pay a bill, do you think most of them are going to help you? Exactly, no, they're not, right? So let's continue, guys.
He gonna have skin poisoning. It was crazy. Like, I was laughing, but I said I'm gonna get back at him. Traylon first tattoo was when he was 6 months, and just the detail of it was just so amazing. Hey, sis.
Hey, y'all. Okay, the sister, and she's gonna break down how she felt about him getting the tattoo. So I want to know in the chat, guys, who do you feel is to blame? Is it the mom? Is it her, whoever the tattoo artist is? Is it her family around her for not, telling her, like, listen, don't put a baby out here for everybody to see? Let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking. Especially if you can't actually get into the chat. You're not working. Let me know whose name is it. Miss Miki or the mom? Is it her family around her? Is it the tattoo artist that is taking little baby and taking, all his artistry and putting it on little baby boy? Who do you guys think is to blame? Or is it society? Who are we blaming in this moment? All right, let's play some more. Now, this is her sister, Danera.
Where my nugget at?
Nugget!
I had to boo boo. I had to boo boo. My celebrity nephew. And that's right.
I'm going to get Traylon a new tattoo, so I want to do a photo shoot after.
You know the negative comments that are gonna come behind this, right?
When I first started Traylon, my family hated because they don't like that I have tattoos. But now that they seen it could be something positive, they love it, because when we out, he get a lot of attention, and kids really love the tattoos.
Okay, so she basically said there that it's something positive. Come on, y'all need to let me know in this chat. You guys wanted me to talk about this. I need definitely hear your perspective on this, because number one, and what I do, guys, is I don't sit and judge people. I literally listen to what you say, and I take the authenticity of what you said, and I transfer it to logic and reality, right? So that's what I do. I don't get emotional when I hear people talking, and I don't get all bent out of shape and say, "Oh, she's a horrible," and all that. That's in retrospect, right? I'm really looking at the proclivities of the words that she's saying and how she's relating that to her life in this baby, right? So what she just said is, when she goes out, the little baby gets a lot of attention from the little kids, and since he's getting attention, she feels it's a positive thing. Number one, if she didn't know it already, Miss Shamikia, your baby is cute. Traylon's a cutie pie. So he's going to get attention regardless. I don't think this is necessary as far as him getting tattoos to get that attention that way, because he's a cute little baby. He's happy, he's lovable, right? Oh, shout out to Peter. Thank you for the super chat, Peter, and the support of the channel. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, so let me play that again, guys. Like I said, and to me, it's really troubling because we don't have these talks and conversations. We are so quick to make these projections and judge people, and then those same people don't want to listen to you because they feel like they're attacked. And to me, I think Miss Shamika lady, I think the right person, if you talk to her, and you let her see what it can be, it's still her choice if she wants to keep doing this with her baby or not. But let her know like this isn't right because of this. Right? Because obviously, whatever she was raised, her neighborhood, her upbringing, this is okay and normal. She doesn't know any different, right? And remember, we're trying to change society. We're trying to change these norms that are going on in society that we know lead to detrimental outcomes. And I know if I could get next to me and talk to her, especially me, be educator too, and just my disposition is I'm not out to get you, and I'm not about to sit and just overly judge you because I'm on this high tower and I'm married and have a husband and kids. No, it's more so little Traylon is a blessing and awesome to have. And you always want to be looking in the future to protect your child. You don't want to look in the now because all this falsehood, this cloutness, this likes and all this, our kids, this generation of kids is up and that's their norm and they feel like that literally is what's making them. They feel like that is the good and the bad. They're not worthy of anything if they don't have likes and followers and so many people on Instagram. And it's really sad, guys, because that like Peter Investor was saying is the existential existence is a falsehood. It's not real. It's not true. I'd rather have real friends, real people I can go out to eat with, go to lunch with, hang out with their family, hang out with them, be a shoulder for them to lean on. They can be a shoulder for me to lean on instead of this grandioseness of feeling like these infinite people, like Peter was saying, in the metaverse are out here, really are there. When yet and still it's just kind of a distancing, right? So super interesting. Let me go back and play that. He's the cutest little baby. Next to my baby girl, of course.
Be something positive. They love it because when we out, he get a lot of attention, and kids really love the tattoos.
When Shamika came up with the idea, I wasn't down with it. I was totally against it. I did not want her to do that with him. But since I seen where it could take her in Traylon, I didn't have no issue with it because it turned out to be a positive thing.
And this is what I'm wondering. This is what I was trying to figure out. What's positive? Like, they're not saying specifically. And my whole thing is just be honest. If you're making money and this is helping you live your life, and just say that so we can get understand this in retrospect. Because I keep hearing everybody say this is a positive thing. This is positive. As if little Traylon's life isn't happy already. I mean, he's a little baby. As long as you, like I said, you give little babies love and take care of their physical needs, they're just the most wonderfulest, beautifulest, happiest things to have around you. I mean, you cannot be around a baby and be angry unless you got a personal problem or some demonic possession. All right. They're just the most lovablest things, right? So I'm wondering that. What does that mean when they say that? And we, once again, caution the ear. Like I told you guys, we're wondering, like in her family, in society, was saying things to tell her like this is wrong. So that was her sister, and her sister said initially, I did not agree with this, and I told her she shouldn't do it. But she said, when I seen this positive, then I said, this is, and I'm just like, can we just say this is money? And if you guys don't know, a lot of you should research this, especially if you get into social media or you want to do TikTok, Instagram. There's so many facets to levels of how you get paid with things. It's not you get on there. A lot of people are getting sponsorships. They're not making a lot of money off of AdSense or the super chats and all that. It's super chats, but super chats and sponsorships compared to just AdSense and videos popping up, right? So I don't think people understand that too when they come in. And also with TikTok, if you didn't know, TikTok has a creator fund. So unlike YouTube, you can come in, and as long as you build up the views into the hundreds of thousands of views, you can start making so much money monthly on the AdSense. But it's better if you have a sponsor or a group of people that support you so much that you can do super chats and all those things, because really and truly the AdSense takes the hundreds of thousands to actually make anything off of that. People don't know that, right? And then with TikTok, it's a creator fund. So if you think about, guys, with TikTok, the bigger creators are getting more of the fund. If you're a smaller creator, it's from what I've seen, understood down by the size of the creator and how much output that they're putting, right? So smaller creator on TikTok, and you get accepted into their little program, I think you have to get so many subscribers and so many views on your videos. It's not money that's equally split up. Unlike YouTube, it's like you can earn an infinite amount just depending on how many views you're getting. But with TikTok, it's like a fund, which is crazy. So they're not really making a lot of anything. They're making money off of if they get a sponsorship, which is good, or an endorsement, right? But other than that, I don't see the positivity unless you just want some likes. I mean, where is that going to get you? That's not going to pay a bill getting a like. Peter says it depends what you hold on, let me see. He says it depends what you use a new tool to enhance or diminish your quality of life. And then he says society has already changed what advent of new technology and new ways to interact with each other. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the whole concept of, we talked about that a lot, and I'm going to try to get some more things together to talk about because it's intriguing to me. I love the metaverse concept. I love the idea. I can honestly say, even with my kids, understanding that the whole time they were doing a rudimentary metaverse with them playing Minecraft and them doing what was the other one? It was Minecraft or something else, and even Fortnite, right? So this is our kids' normal already. This is nothing that you got to prepare them for. This is nothing you can keep them from. Most of the kids are in those different metaverses, right? So, the new normal, how society is. And like I said, my big thing is not being here to judge this woman. I'm trying to take care of little. I mean, once again, to you guys, if you know anything about like clothes and putting things together, I can tell this lady, she takes care of her baby, because if she even cares enough about putting him in clothes, she wants him probably to be clean. She wants him to, take care of him as far as his aesthetically. So I'm pretty sure she takes care of the baby. There's no doubt of that. He looks healthy. He's a happy little thing. I think it's more so. And you can be honest that our parents, there's a lot of things that you've done and choices you made. Definitely not probably as extreme as this, but I'm saying you can't really weigh out somebody's misstep that it's worse than what you've done, and yours is just as less, right? It is when you're a parent, right? You do what you think is right, and it really is contingent on your mindset, how you were raised, and your environment, right? So she definitely wasn't brought up the same way you were, and I had the ideas you had. No, it's not going to be her norm to cognitively say, oh, this is right and this is wrong. But it still doesn't make it right, because my whole thing, like I said, with little baby Nugget, is the projection that may come once he enters school, and it's not right, because he doesn't deserve to have that projection on him when he could just be a good little kid in school. But they will see these videos and stuff and think something different of him. So let's play some more. Oh, good.
Ready to go? Yeah, he ready to go. Alicia house with Nugget when I'm at work.
And she can't control him. He's so spoiled. Oh, don't be giving my sugars away. The very first time Shamika told me about the tattoos, my first reaction was, they're going to call DCF on you.
The backlash was horrible. It hurt my feelings, because I know I'm not a bad mom. And I got called all type of names. Like, it was crazy.
He'll be a gangster.
He gonna get shot down in the street.
It was some bad comments. We're raising him up for prison.
Yeah.
It was just bad. around. But we didn't regret it. I'm proud of Shamika of the life that she's making for Traylon.
Okay, so once again, listen to the words. This is her auntie, and she said she disagreed with this first, and then she said when she seen the mother and the lifestyle, it became positive. So I'm still wondering what that is. What was the positivity of all this? Number one. Number two, where's little little Nugget's father? Where are the father figures for little Nugget too? Because if his mother's there, he needs to have that same dichotomy balance too. And what is this positivity that we're talking about? Once again, that's clearly key to me. I'm trying to understand what is this positive besides these likes and these views and these hearts. What else is getting positivity out of this? Now if it was like I said, she was making so much money and they were setting a little trailing a little fun aside. So once he gets older, he'll have money to go to school or do whatever he wants to do. Makes sense. We're looking to the future. We're not living in the now, trying to live fast and make this money, do this stuff vicariously. And little baby boy is not getting what he needs, and he definitely needs to make sure he's on a track to where he doesn't think this lifestyle, because this look is a lifestyle. You can't be naive to that. This whole look is a lifestyle and a projection, and it's been put upon for years. And a lot of people, once again, they like the look of the lifestyle, but you don't really want to live it. Who would want to live that? And my whole thing is I'm hoping little Traylon, is his name Traylon? Little Nugget, doesn't see this lifestyle and then think perpetuate that, oh, okay, well, this is how it was, and I see these old pictures of me, and I got these tags. I need to be this. He probably could be the sweetest little, smartest little boy. He could be a scientist. He could be whatever he wants. He don't have to just be a little baby with tattoos, right? And so that action makes me want, right? All right, let's see. Here we go. This is his aunt talking right now.
Because she's trying to pass on a legacy. She don't want her childhood to be his childhood. She wants better for her son. So yes, I'm very proud of her.
Go to the tattoo shop? What's up, bro?
What's going on? Nugget, this is what I came up with.
Look Uncle I got for you. Ooh, big boy.
You like it? I've done Shamika tattoo. I've done her.
Okay, I was right. So this is a family affair. So this is her brother, and her brother is the one that puts the tattoo. So you guys are going to hear his explanation of why he does what he does. Here we go.
Stomach, big cover up, and I've also done her legs. She came up with it like about a year ago, and just felt like it would be a good idea for a promo, and Nugget liked the tattoo too, so it'll be a way for him to look like he's tatted.
Ah, man.
He got his first tattoo. Basically, just place this rag against it right now, and as the rag moistens it up, it will stick on the skin.
Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh. My opinion of being a great mom is being their cheerleader, being their go-to person, being a best friend. With the temporary tattoos, there are not any risks. If you use someone off of 30-second videos on social media, that's business, but what you say or about someone don't determine what they're going to be in the future.
No, look at him. He's so doggone cute. But see, and that's the falsehood of this. So, like, what people say and project, yes, because if more people are making an assumption or presumption about him, and even if it's not true, it doesn't matter, because the public truth is kind of what resides. And especially, like I said, the way society is, the way young boys are looked at, and all these things, like, you have to be very cognizant of all this. It can't be you just living your life and living it. Especially as a parent, you have to put your children over everything, and you have to do the best, make the best choices in your capabilities to make sure they're going to be protected and taken care of. And that's my thing. If I'm seeing a backlash and I'm seeing that there's all this stuff going on from my baby, and well, not even, but from me just acting and putting things out there, and then again, like I said, it's making me feel sad and making me feel, horrible. I just don't see the reason to keep doing it. And she's admitted that, and that's kind of where my perception is coming from with this. I heard what you just said. You admitted that it made you feel bad. You admitted that you didn't like what they were doing, and you actually have the fortitude to change that. You can make the choice. Do I want the likes? Do I want to be seen? Do I want to get to garner the attention when I go out with the baby? Do I want all that? Or is my peace with my baby enough? Is my protectiveness of my baby, the quiet time with my baby, not everybody seeing him and knowing him, is that more important? I definitely, like I said, I really look at her mindset and her mental health as far as if this is really affecting her and she's not saying anything. That's what I would definitely be concerned about, because how could that not affect you? You're pregnant, you get on social media, you think you're doing something that's going to help you or just get you the likes. And once again, guys, I can tell people just go on social media to get these likes and stuff. It's like sometimes they lose their whole sensibility of their self and basically in turn soul, because it's like you want to get the attention so bad. And if you don't have a strong basis of who you are first, when you get on social media, it eats you up and spit you out. And a lot of people are not admitting that. They literally are just kind of going with the trends and going with what people say, and they are empty inside. They're so empty. I've had people talk to me about this in social media and how they feel, and they really don't want to do stuff, but this is what the people want, the subscribers, and this is how they get the followers, and they're really tired of it. And that's why I say you will lose yourself, because you will definitely stop doing anything, especially social media or YouTube channels or all that, when you're doing it for other people's pleasure and you're not content in what you're talking about or what you're doing, because it will get old to you. Because you're not happy. You're just in here talking just to appease the masses, right? And don't get me wrong, to some level, yes, to move forward, you want to grow, but to me, you want authentic people to follow you and back you, just so you know that you can make a change. And that's not always sexy, and that's not the big thing that's trending. But I love these conversations because, like I said, you can see everybody's perspective to it, and then you can see, honestly, even if you looked at her and said, "Oh, she's a villain, like she's the worst mom," da 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 da. Hopefully, some of you could get some humanity from the conversation you had about this lady. Seeing a little baby Nugget. We don't see his father around. Maybe he's not there. Maybe she's the only person to take care of little Nugget, and then you can understand, not even making it right or wrong, but the humanity of it. Don't matter if you're mad at this lady or you don't like her or your emotions are just so overwhelmed that you're projecting. But we need to talk to people like this, and we need to get through to people like this. Your goal in life is to talk to and get through. That needs to be a t-shirt. Because we can't just have these hour conversations where we throw jabs at people, throw stones and then run. Because it needs to be continual, and it needs to be reflexive, these conversations, right? So once again, if you're just getting in, make sure you hit the thumbs up, share this topic, share this live stream with people so we can get the discussion going. Since fashion designer branded mom responds to claims, it says Miss Shamiki of Florida said the backlash against her applying transfer to her son Traylon when he was 6 months old has been horrible. The fashion designer has been posting pictures of him with his new tattoos, and she says she loved the eye-catching effect the temporary transfers gave him. Now, listen, these things do look very, very real. So, but it's just still, looking at on the baby, it's like, put him on an adult. Anyways, unfortunately, not everyone has been a fan of her decisions, with plenty of people going online to accuse her of being a mom. And let's see. It says, if you're judging someone off a 30-second video on social media, that's your business. But what you think about someone isn't going to determine what they're going to be in the future. That's what she said earlier. And her family supports her. Like I said, I believe who's putting the tattoos on his big brother. Her brother is putting the tattoos on little baby boy. And yeah, guys, that was it. If you guys wanted to talk about it, let's see. I'll drop the link once again. But yeah, that was like I said, my perception on is to get through to people. Talk to, get through, talk to, get through. And my biggest thing I would want to tell her, if she ever sees this, or once she sees this, or the thousands and millions of people that this will get to as the future progresses on, is that, especially with a child, the biggest thing as a parent, you will make mistakes and you will not get it all right. But especially with getting your child prepared to go into learning or school and things of that nature, you definitely want to make sure your child is put in that the best predicament possible. You want your child to be able to not be projected on. You want your child to be set up to win, right? And we know everything on social media, it doesn't go anywhere. Like everything on here stays. So we have to be cognizant of, how we set up our little children to be seen in the world. And don't get me wrong, there's some things that just are uncontrollable, especially when you're looking at a certain demographic of people. But yet and still, like I said, we always should want the best for each other and people. And it's not always the best thing to be so quick and ready to get emotional about a person and chastise them, right? Because you ultimately want change. You ultimately want them to change their behavior, change their view, and be productive. So with that being said, we got to have these conversations, and we have to be willing and open to move forward to make the changes, right? Super, super important. So once again, guys, this was awesome. This was an awesome conversation. If you guys had any questions, anything that you wanted to be discussed about that, let me know. I want to know too, guys, was anybody watching? My daughter, she's on it. She was telling me last night, I was getting some work done. And we had just got home yesterday because we were out of town. And she was like, Mom, are you checking the Tesla stuff? Because, you guys know, I like seeing what Elon is doing, the things that he's trying to work on and change, especially him wanting to, quote unquote, improve society, right? And it was trending, guys. I don't know if any of you watched that. Let me know if you did. He was doing a live stream talking about Tesla, but more so Bitcoin and Ethereum. And he was saying how he wants Bitcoin to be like a more transferable item to be used, right? And it was crazy. Anyways, he was streaming for a couple hours yesterday with like 4 other people. And I went back in because I was watching a little bit of it last night. And I went back in, guys, and I was looking at it, and it's gone. Like everybody that was streaming it, like I had the channel up on the other screen on another phone. And I went back into the channel, and the channel said that for policy violations, the stream was taken down. And then I went back into another one of the channels, and it said it violated YouTube's policy, and they took the whole channel down. So I don't know if any of you pay attention to Elon or you look at the cryptocurrency stuff or whatever, but that was odd. I can't even find the stream. I was looking for it, and be careful too, because a lot of people like copied the stream and they're trying to profit off of it, I believe, because when I looked in their page, they had nothing to do with Elon Musk, but they called the page Tesla. I guess you guys can keep wanting changing the name of the page. I don't know. I never changed the name of my page, but they called it Tesla. But that was interesting. So that's the homework. Let me know if you guys find it. If anybody finds that stream that I'm talking about, let me know, because I was like, what is going on for YouTube to delete all those channels that were streaming that with Elon? And then I don't know if that was Elon's channel or what, but it had, how many people were watching? I think it was like 50,000 on one channel or 100,000. And then some of the smaller channels, they were streaming his stream. Like a lot of people are streaming that case, Amber Heard case or whatever, that crap. But they were streaming that, and it was a lot of channels. Because my daughter told me about it, I was like, huh? And I looked at it, and I was like, what? But yeah, I can't find it, guys. So that's interesting. Let me know if you guys find it. But you guys always know how we do. Tomorrow's Friday, so we're doing Freestyle Finesse Friday. So if there's any topics, have them ready. Either send me them in a message or bring them up in the stream, and we'll discuss it. Last week's Freestyle Finesse Friday was awesome. Shout out to Lucchese and Peter Investor. You guys gave the different topics during the stream about the artificial sun and the human cultured milk that they're making. They're creating breast milk because of the infant milk shortage and all that. So if you missed last week's live stream, the Friday 13th one, check that one out. That one was really good. But other than that one, guys, that is it. We covered that. Once again, I'm really hoping that this mother, as far as her trend of doing her tattoos, that it's something that she just wants to do, that she doesn't really continue that. And because my biggest thing too is the backlash. Like, protect yourself and your child, especially from all that negativity and all those harsh words. And a quick way to do that is just not promote it on social media, and or just, it's nobody's business. So I can say like your close friends, whatever, but you know, projecting it, and now he's got all these millions of people looking at him. You know, that's a cute little pencil shirt too he has on. He's the cutest little thing. But other than that, guys, that's it for today. Once again, make sure you guys are sharing, because sharing is caring. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Consider joining. Shout out to Peter Investor for joining the Finesse family channel membership, and to everybody that has supported the channel and hit the like button, and it's always continually here supporting, guys. So once again, guys, that is it. You guys have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow. And once again, if you guys find that, let me know. You find that Elon Musk, that Tesla Live video, I bet you won't be able to find it because it is wiped out. And I'm like, wonder what happened. All right. So once again, shout out to you guys. Talk to you guys later. Finesse family in the building. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Here we are faithfully innovating, inspiring, naturally effective, and seek success every day. Finesse family. Adios, au revoir. See you guys later. Have a good day.